in Brantford. How's it looking, Kaitlyn?
Well, Carly and Mike, this is a day when Snow Monster's technology is critical. We're breaking down the temperatures here in Brantford because check this out. Right now, that road temperature is just above freezing, but the air temperature just below freezing. So while it's not snowing here quite yet, it is starting to get a little bit more ominous looking. The clouds are really starting to build in, but once that snow starts, it may melt just a bit on contact, but with that air temperature below freezing, it will freeze right up and everything will continue to accumulate on top of that. So keep that in mind as you're heading out in the Brantford area tonight. Roads will be incredibly slick, and as Ryan mentioned, once the snow starts, it will pile on very quickly. So we're going to continue to keep an eye on the roads here with Snow Monster and bring you the very latest for the conditions along the shoreline as the snow continues to move into the state. That's the very latest live in Brantford. I'm Kaitlyn McGrath, NBC Connecticut News.
All right, thanks, Kate. Now, the snow, of course, is coming in a pretty bad.
We got my full forecast in just a few minutes.
We'll see you then, Ryan. Thank you. Yeah, snow squalls like this can cause real issues on the roads. Our team coverage continues right now along the shoreline.
Yeah, we're talking blinding snow with the wind on top of it. Meteorologist Kaitlyn McGrath in Snow Monster. Now, I believe you're in Brantford. Is that right, Kate?
That's right, Mike. And the wind is really the biggest change we've seen in the past 20 minutes or so, really starting to pick up. You can see from the front of Snow Monster, there's a little bit of light snow. It's pretty steady. We did just see a bit of a stronger burst, but still very light flurries for the time being. You can see the road conditions are fine, but you do want to note the road temperature. It is just above the freezing mark, but the air temperature below freezing. So the snow will accumulate here in Brantford once it starts to pick up. And as Ryan was just showing you on radar, we are right on the edge of that. But we do want to talk about these snow squalls and why there's such a concern for the evening commute tonight. We're talking about that really rapid accumulation and then those really limited visibility. We're already starting to see that in western Connecticut. It's because of the wind and the rapid accumulation. That wind will pick up the snow. It will be very difficult to see and very difficult to drive if you are heading out on the road over the next few hours, of course, depending upon where you are for the timing of that. But right now, we're really just starting to see things pick up here in Brantford. So we're going to keep an eye on the conditions with Snow Monster and bring you the very latest coming up at 5 o'clock. But for now, live in Brantford, I'm Kaitlyn McGrath, NBC Connecticut News.
All right, Kate, we'll see you then. And of course, the snow's coming at a bad time.
That's a look at your traffic. Right now, we're going to head out to Kaitlyn McGrath live in Snow Monster.
Hey there, Jen. Well, hats off to DOT and DPW. I know there are still delays on the major roads because of the snow that's continuing to move through, but a lot of the roads that we've seen here in the Durham and Middletown area have been just wet. They laid a lot of salt prior to these snow squalls moving through, but we do want to note the temperatures and just how quickly they are dropping. When we started off this afternoon down in Brantford, we had a road temperature around 36 degrees, air temperature around 31. We are down into the teens for the air temperature and the low 20s for the road temperature. And as Ryan mentioned, these temperatures are just going to continue to drop. So keep in mind, even though roads may just be wet in some areas, others are still slushy, others are still dealing with that snow and that accumulation. But keep in mind, with these dropping temperatures, we will still have to keep our eye out for some black ice and slick road conditions as we head through the evening tonight. But for now, that's the very latest with Snow Monster in Durham. I'm Kaitlyn McGrath, NBC Connecticut News.
All right, thank you, Kaitlyn. You see how clear it is where she is. Heather Bureen is now